While the beauty of our seas is spectacular, it is also full of terrifying things. In addition to its limitless depth, it is home to a variety of strange, unsettling, and frightening species. The ocean is without a doubt the most terrifying place on Earth, containing some of the most terrifying creatures. And if you are afraid of the deep ocean and want to know about some of the scariest things that can be found deep in the ocean, then watch the video right away, as you will have a terrifying experience by watching the 10 scariest things that can be found in oceans. In today's video, we are going to talk about the top 10 scariest things in the ocean that you won't hear about. So make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Getting back to the video, let's start with the number 10 scariest thing in the ocean. Number 10. Sarcastic fringhead. Here's a fish that has a huge mouth, a terrible attitude, and enjoys kissing its adversaries. The sarcastic fringhead attacks everyone, including other fringheads and scuba divers, and has a distinctive mouth that spreads out to the side like an alien species. They are fiercely protective of their territory, so you can find yourself surprised by one even if you are only nearby. In particular, Beja is home to many sarcastic fringheads on California's coast. They inhabit depths of 3 to 60 meters, typically in shells, bottles, or stolen burrows, really anywhere their bodies can fit. Number 9. Zombie worms. Several worms, such as the repulsive maggots, like feasting on land-based corpses. Zombie worms operate deep in the ocean. Using their feathery plumes, they splay any bones in the water to extract the nutrients. But that is not the only scary part. The worms normally we observe eating other species' flesh are female zombie worms that have also 111 males living inside them. Anything they eat is then at the mercy of the 111 males living inside them. They reside thousands of feet below the surface of the sea, so you are less likely to see one there. Number 8. Bobbit worms. Sand strikers, also known as bobbit worms, are marine ambush predators that may grow as long as an arm in length and have bone-hard grappling hooks. These worms burrow themselves in sand or gravel and have a big retractable jaw that resembles a spring and serrated plates that can slice their food in one motion at a speed of 20 feet per second. Even though they are neither poisonous nor harmful to people, walking on one can cause severe, excruciating sores on your legs. Even if they do not hurt you, you will feel uneasy just by gazing at them. Number 7. Giant squids. Giant squids are real. They are not made up. These elusive creatures, which can reach lengths of 59 feet and weights almost a ton, reside in unfriendly deep-sea environments. As a result, we know very little about them since scientists can only study them after they have died and reached the shoreline. But in 2004, Japanese scientists managed to capture the first ever photograph of a living, gigantic squid. 2 years later, a live 24-foot-long female giant squid was captured by scientists working with Japan's National Science Museum. From the North Atlantic Ocean, particularly Newfoundland, Norway, the northern British Isles, Spain, and the oceanic islands of the Azores and Madeira, to the South Atlantic around southern Africa, the North Pacific around Japan, and the southwestern Pacific around New Zealand and Australia, it is typically found close to continental and island slopes. Polar and tropical latitudes have few specimens. Number 6. Australian box jellyfish. There is no question that jellyfish are among the marine creatures you should avoid. Their stings range in severity from a slight rash or redness to a fatal, paralyzing impact. As if that weren't terrifying enough, the Australian box jellyfish, which is located in warm coastal waters and comes in deadly variants in the Indo-Pacific area and northern Australia, is the most poisonous marine species. The term box jellyfish refers to a kind of jellyfish with a body that resembles a box and tentacles covered in biological booby traps called nematocysts, which are microscopic darts that can induce cardiac arrest, paralysis, and even death. In contrast to other jellyfish species, the box jellyfish is a skilled predator with the ability to move quickly, up to 4 knots, and perceive and target their victim. Number 5. Barrel-eye fish. Many people liken creatures from the deep water to the terrifying aliens that Hollywood movies depict, and the barrel-eyed fish is no exception with its translucent skull and glittering, barrel-shaped eyes. The olfactory organs on its face, which resemble eyes and are located above its tiny mouth, make it even more perplexing. They inhabit a depressing region of the ocean, close to where the light from the water's surface fades to total darkness. Because of this, when looking for prey, they tilt their tubular eyes upward. Number 4. Great Blue Hole of Belize. The Great Blue Hole of Belize, which appears to be a circle of emptiness in the center of the east coast of Central America, is a sight to behold. It could appear unusual at first and invite unsettling thoughts. The flawless spherical shape and deep cerulean color of the hole are the results of a natural marvel that is a sinkhole with surrounding corals in shallow seas. Before the last glacial era, when sea levels were lower, researchers thought the Great Blue Hole was a cave. But when the floods rose, they eventually filled the cave, creating it. Huge stalactites, dripstone sheets, and columns may be found inside this 410-foot-deep sinkhole, making it the ideal example of a lovely mystery. Number 3. Scary spiders. Pycnogonids have small bodies and rather long, hinged legs, giving them a somewhat spider-like appearance. Sea spiders are not related to terrestrial spiders, despite how they seem. These Pycnogonida are sometimes mistaken for spiders because of their small heads and lengthy, movable legs. They feed in the deep ocean depths of around 7,000 meters by sucking liquids from their soft-bodied neighbors with large snouts. Number 2. Vampire squid. Small cephalopods called vampire squids may be found in the deepest parts of temperate and tropical waters. The vampire squid thrives in areas of the water with the least amount of oxygen due to its bioluminescent organs and distinct oxygen metabolism. Although octopuses and squids are its closest relatives, it is distinguished from them by having 2 long retractile filaments that are situated between the first 2 pairs of arms on its dorsal side. This characteristic places it in its order, Vampiromorphida. It is the sole known surviving member of its order and a phylogenetic remnant. German technologist Carl Chun initially identified the earliest specimens as an octopus in 1903 after they were procured on the Valdivia expedition. Number 1. Goblin sharks. A terrifying thing is moving through the pitch-black, watery depths. It has a long body, pointed teeth, and a big nose for hunting in the dark. The goblin shark may be found in open water up to at least 1,300 meters, 4,265 feet, below the surface of the water. They are known for possessing the ocean's quickest jaws, since they may grow up to 10 to 12 feet long and are lethargic until they strike abruptly and swiftly at 10 feet per second. Although they are often kept flush against the bottom of the skull, the jaws are quite protruding and can reach almost the end of the nose. It contains 31 to 62 lower tooth rows and 35 to 53 top tooth rows. The majority of the teeth in the jaws are long, slender, and coarsely grooved longitudinally, especially those that are close to the symphysis. Small and flattened in form for crushing, the back teeth are located close to the corners of the jaw. A rare deep-sea shark species is the goblin shark. The 125-million-year-old lineage is also referred to as a living fossil. That was all for today's video. Tell us your views in the comment section. Also, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give a thumbs up to this video, and if you are new to the channel, remember to subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. We'll see you soon in the next video.